Hello and welcome back to my videos. I'm Klepik and today I will be drawing Miku for her birthday. Now, this is actually going to be a redraw. Every year for the past now 3 years, I have drawn Miku for her birthday, and every year I love to see the improvement in my art. Here's the first drawing I did back in 2023 for her birthday. Here is my 2024 drawing. And here is my 2025, wait, that's this video, never mind. Watch until the end to figure out the 2025 drawing results. In my 2024 video, I reminisced a lot about how I depicted my redraws of her. And I kind of put myself down when talking about how much I improved. Like, I talked about how proud I was, obviously, of my work that year, but at the same time, I put down the piece that I'd done the previous year. I don't want to do that this year. I love both pieces that I've done. There are obviously fundamental issues with them, yes, but they are still objectively good, in my opinion. I will say my color theory was not on point for either of them, and I'm still struggling with that so much, as you will see in this video. And my anatomy was pretty shaky at that point, which made the sketch phase of my pieces look a little embarrassing. But I've improved so much since both of those drawings, but I still love them despite their flaws, because they show me how far I've come, and because they're Miku, and who could possibly dog on any Miku art. So instead of saying how fugly my pieces were, because can we take a moment to realize and reminisce on how fugly my art was last year? I want to talk about how much I love this piece this year and talk about my improvements without putting my past self down. I want to start this section off with an all caps lock rant I wrote in my notes app as soon as I realized I had gotten color theory right for this piece. You'll see it later when I switch the background from a warm brown tone to a darker pink tone. That's when everything clicked. This speech is straight from my incoherent brain as soon as I achieved pure happiness. Enjoy. I was working so hard on these colors that I shifted the hue of the background to a little more pink, and everything clicked. Why was I trying to have a warm tone background when everything else is cool and blues and pinks? There is no red, it is pink. Dusty rose, if you prefer, but pink. Oh, my stars, color theory is beautiful. This is so lovely to look at now. The blue pops out just enough. The values make the 39 stand out just a little. Miku pops out so much more because of the blue, and the value contrast on her brings out your attention, brings your attention to her anyway. This is beautiful. This is composition. This is hard work, and not knowing what the hell I'm doing somehow paid off in one split second, in one split decision. This is just passive doing. I just passively switched it. Oh, my stars, I can't stop staring at it. Finally, color theory might actually be mine. Maybe composition as well. I can't stop staring at the colors. I'm finally drawn into my work because of the colors. I hope you enjoyed that. I had a little trouble reading it, if you couldn't tell, because there was at least a billion typos in that rushed thing. But for this piece, I really focused on trying to get the colors to look good. The easiest way to do that is to focus on complementary colors and contrast. Let's focus on contrast first. In composition, the part of the drawing you want the viewers to be most attracted to and to look at the most should have the most contrast. High contrasting colors attract the eye. That's why in this drawing I have some pretty harsh shadows on Miku's face. Her light skin contrasts pretty heavily with the dark cool shading that I gave her. The light source was very important when determining how much contrast I could give her and how it would have the most on her face. That's also why I didn't render the background or foreground much, if at all. The more I rendered, the more contrast I would give it, and the less attention that would be on Miku. I added a little contrast, a darker background compared to a lighter foreground, but that was mostly to help Miku pop out more. To see if your values are good, I usually check my drawings in grayscale a couple times while drawing. If your values look a lot like each other, you should probably add some more contrast. Or, if there is a lot of contrast in that area that you don't want to be the main focus, you might want to fix that as well. This is just what I've learned so far though. I am not an expert at all. I've just learned this stuff from other experts. As for color, I am much worse at that part, honestly, so this bit of advice is going to be pretty short. Don't use too many colors in your drawing as a beginner. Me, I am the beginner. Too many colors can be pretty confusing to work with and can confuse you as to what you should highlight and what you shouldn't. I only used 2 colors in this mostly. Colors that are mostly pink and colors that are mostly blue. You can see from my rant that when I had a third warmer reddish brown color, nothing was really working together. But when I got rid of it and switched it to a pink, everything clicked. Complementary colors like teal and pink, red and blue, orange and green, or any other colors that are opposite to each other on the color wheel work really well together in drawings. They're very attractive for the eye to look at. I recommend looking at other color theory tutorials though, because this video is definitely not informative enough to be your only source of color theory knowledge. Moving on from Klepek's super awesome, super impromptu color theory lesson, let's go on to how I want to talk a little about the rendering in this drawing. Just a little. I just want to say, I've been trying new rendering techniques lately and I absolutely popped off with this rendering. I don't know what came over me, but I discovered blending and I am never going back. That's it. That's all I want to say. My rendering was so good in this drawing. So moving on, I want to talk about the pressures of this challenge actually. This challenge always seems to affect my sketching abilities. Like sketching specifically, not line art, not coloring, not rendering, just sketching, getting the first lines down on that, I want to say page, but it's a screen. I've watched the speed paints of this challenge every year, and every time I'm sketching these drawings, they always seem so unsteady. Like, I promise you, my normal drawing sketches are not erased and redone so many times, but I feel so much pressure when doing these drawings because it's like, I must show that I've improved from last year. Going through my video from last year, I even said that the 2024 redraw had an incredibly rough start to it. This entire drawing from this year, I was so worried about if I had improved enough from last year or not, but now, looking at the two of them together, it's clear that I have. But up until the last stroke of this year's drawing, I was still worried about if I had improved enough from last year. That worry definitely affects my sketching capabilities, like the impending, no, the overarching worry, the weight on my shoulders of, will this turn out better than last year? It better turn out better than last year, or I am too young to be on a downward slope in my art. I am upward trajectory only. I hope we do know I have significantly improved from last year. I hope you can tell, at least, please be able to tell. Not only on how they look, but how much time I spent on them as well, because what do you mean? Last year's drawing took me 15 hours, and it's not even rendered. Like, what do you, hello? Anyway, this year's took 6 hours. I'm super proud of that, actually. Anyway, I am so excited to be posting this piece on Miku's birthday. Like last year, I am just as excited this year for everybody to come together as artists and celebrate the world-renowned celebrity known as HATSUNE Miku. Miku is such an icon in the artistic community. Almost everyone knows of her, and so many people have come together to celebrate her through fan art and songs. I'm so excited to be able to join that again this year. I'm also excited because there's usually a bunch of Miku figure giveaways around her birthday, and I've already entered like 3 of them at the time of writing this, so whoopee. Let's hope I win, guys. Let's hope I win. Let's talk about the progression of my channel since last year. First of all, I was at 318 followers last year, and now I am at 1,477 followers. So I'd say gaining over 1,000 subscribers, and like, I think if I do the math right, that's like over I tripled my followers. I'd say that's pretty cool in my opinion. As for my content now, I think my videos are much more edited. I try to do cooler concepts in my videos, and I feel like I actually have the art capability to post tutorial-like videos, so that's pretty fun. Not full-on tutorials. I don't know when I'll be able to do an anatomy tutorial, but like tutorial-ish videos. Yeah. I also got a PNG tuber too, so my videos look way cooler and more professional. I think my thumbnails for my videos have improved, though I'm still really trying to work on my clickbait skills because my thumbnails are not that good, guys. I like to think my videos are more entertaining to watch now. At least I try to make them more entertaining. Wait. Quick joke. I'm gonna show you a quick joke to show you how entertaining my videos are. What's the scariest thing you'll ever find in your house at night? Your reflection after pulling an all-nighter to complete that one art piece. Oh ho ho, bird! I'm kidding. I love you. Get your beauty sleep. I know you're so beautiful. You just need to get some sleep. I promise you. Stop pulling all-nighters, please. I know it's like peak artist, but at the same time, you need to be peak human. So, go to sleep. Take a nap if it's the middle of the afternoon. If you just got up, go back to sleep, actually. Enough bashing on your sleep schedule though. It is time for the grand finale of this video. Singing HATSUNE MIKU happy birthday. Yes, I will be serenading you all with my beautiful singing skills today. Are you ready? Sing it with me. This is a duet. I hope we all know this is my third time recording this happy birthday song because I'm so untalented musically that I can't sing happy birthday to a beat. Oh, this is a new low, guys. This is a new low. But okay, here we go. Can we get it right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Miku. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Miku. Happy birthday to you. We did it! Yes! We did it! Let's go! And look! I just finished the speed paint of this drawing! Let's see how it turned out and compare it to the rest. I absolutely love how it turned out, and yes, I can see the improvements in my art from last year, so let's go! I know it's not the same color palette that I used for the other 2 years, but now that I have at least a little better of an understanding on color theory, using that old color palette would have crushed me trying to make it look good. Alright, that wraps up this video. Thank you for joining me today so I could rant about my love for HATSUNE MIKU and show how much I've progressed this year in my art and my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am currently trying to grow my YouTube channel, so do be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to make me a very happy Miku lover. Thank you so much for your support of my videos. It really does mean a lot to me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you next time, and goodbye! I love you, Miku!